So if you guys are watching this video, then you've seen a couple videos on my channel where I demonstrated exactly why you need to be setting goals, specifically exactly how to do it, all the timelines that I've set personally for revenue that I'm going to generate with this YouTube channel. And today, what I'm going to do for you is break down exactly how I'm going to do it and how you can do the same with a YouTube content calendar. Now, I don't have a large scale whiteboard that I can actually do this on, so I'm literally going to be breaking down for you by hand what I have on my computer here as my actual systematized custom built content calendar that me and my software developer friend, I paid him to custom make. But I'm going to show you guys my version of it, not only for the current month, which is going to be a little bit iffy, including this video. Basically on right now, this video is going to show you is going to be within the first month of me posting on my YouTube channel for a pretty high volume, and it's probably going to be like that over the next couple months, but it's also going to adapt over time. So what I'm going to demonstrate is for each day of the month, I'm going to use multiple colored sticky notes to demonstrate, and I'll probably show on the screen a preview right now of what that'll look like, but I'm basically going to demonstrate the progression of the content calendar over the first few months of posting, so that you could also see how it would affect your YouTube channel, especially if you were to work with us as a client. This is just, and you can pretty much just see how the content plan is going to evolve over time, as if you were just starting a brand new YouTube channel. It was day one, what the first month's going to look like, what the second month's going to look like, etc. So give me a couple minutes here. I'm going to time lapse it and we'll get rolling. Okay, so this might be a little bit hard to see, but basically I've got the first month done. Now this is exactly what the first month is going to look like for you if you're going to start recording as well, because basically I'm on this first week right now pre-recording a bunch of content. So month one, realistically what it's going to look like, and I added 3 extra days just so we have a full 31-day month. It might not look perfect like this, but the point is more, you're going to have about a 2-week streak of posts, and what that's basically going to look like is you spend 2 weeks pre-recording out a bunch of content. So this is technically day one, but you don't spend any time posting. It's just all recording and getting your editing team going. So, if you've already got the editing team built out, that's great. But the point is you got to start recording, and then about, literally after you get the first post recorded, you should get your editors on to just start editing right away. And then they keep editing, you keep recording more content. So by the time you've gotten to this point here, you have about 2 weeks of content already pre-edited. So what that's going to mean on the editing side or the recording side is the cycle will just repeat, which we'll get into once we get into the other months. But anyways, right off the bat here, this first month of posts, we have 2 types of posts here. These half posts are going to basically be unedited or lower quality, or just basically like posts where we're actually just trying to save some energy, save some budget. And pretty much what it means is this is like basically unedited, low effort, whatever a low effort video looks like to you, put that there, because what we really want to do is just get the algorithm going for our channel. Now, this week, we're going to post all fully high quality videos. We've had 2 weeks to actually get enough content like that out to go. So you've got 5 posts in a row. Now, you might be wondering, Ethan, why are we posting 5 really high quality videos in a row? That seems like a waste. Like, why would I want to spend that much time, energy, editing budget on that? The reason why is because if your YouTube channel is new and you don't have much content established, even like my channel currently, it's got about 250 subscribers. It's really not that well established. So what we're doing is we're in the establishment phase of the channel. So we're trying to get the algorithm to understand this is what our channel's about. So we're going to post 5 videos in a row for that first whole week, just showing like this is exactly what the channel's about, and the chances that one of them actually takes off and does a decent job after posting 5 of them is really good. So having 5 in a row right off the bat just gets you on a high traffic rate. But we're actually going to keep that trend going by starting to post throughout the weekends then over this 2-week period. Again, 2 weeks of prep, 2 weeks of posting. Low quality videos over the weekends, in my opinion, as a coach, you should just be posting like quick vlogs, video things. I have tons of examples of this that might be popping up on the screen right now. So you can literally just see like, okay, so he's literally just sitting in his room talking kind of like I am now, but a little bit less planned out. You don't need to, set up your whole wall as a content calendar. It's very simple, basic overview stuff just to get a post out there. And some people might say that that's dead content volume, But the other reason why these half posts are so important in this first month is not just posting to post. The reason why you're doing this is because you are going to be very new to content creation. You're not going to understand a lot of the ins and outs. So the main reason why you're doing these extra posts in between here is because, and I'm even going to put like an X on here just so you guys can, basically make sure that you understand that these are half posts. So I'm just going to put a quick mark on all the half posts that are not actual like full effort posts. So you can pretty much see all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 posts. You're basically putting in an extra week's worth of content posts where you normally wouldn't be posting, because we're going to start tapering this off over the next couple months. But you're basically doing all this extra effort so you can get more confident talking on camera like me right now. I can just kind of waffle off things for a long time. And it's not because I'm bullshitting, it's because I actually know what to say, which you should already be a professional in your industry. So that's a basic, like that's a necessity. If you don't know how to do that, you shouldn't be starting a personal brand. But the second thing is having the confidence on camera. Basically being like, you're just yourself. You're not afraid to talk to the camera like I am right now. Like you guys, I could talk to you all day here and it's not weird. But most people can't do that, especially when starting out, or maybe they overestimate their ability to do that. So these extra 7 videos on top of the fact that you've already recorded a bunch of really well scripted out videos is going to make you just a baller as far as content creation goes, to put it simply. Anyways, so you've got your first week streak starting strong. You've got a full week posts. You're not even laying off the gas. You're getting more practice in. Then you start posting every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just so we can really get the algorithm going. Now, you could change it up depending on what works for you, but I definitely think for this second week, you should still be getting in at least 3 strong long form posts. Then kind of finishing off that month, we are sticking to that every other day cadence for high quality videos. That's the basic idea. So start off with every day, then weekends, we're gonna do some lower quality posts than every other day. Now I'm gonna get into the second month. I'll show you guys what that looks like in a sec. Okay, I brought the camera a bit closer. Hopefully you can still see my head and I'm not cut off, but basically we've got the second month in now. That is the yellow sticky notes there for you guys. This makes a bit more sense now, so as you guys can see, first month goes all the way through, then it ends here. Second month, we reset, go back up here. So just so it's more clear, easy to see, basically the second month, as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3 normal posts, just like we finished off the last month with, and we've still got 3 individual vlog posts. However, what you'll notice in the next week is we have now removed a couple of those initial vlog posts. So we're basically just starting to taper down the amount of vlogs. Now, if you've got an extra Sunday, you can stop posting then. That was kind of the main idea. You start removing 1, you start removing 2, you start removing 3 of those extra, not unnecessary, but just confidence building vlogs until you're down to the point where you're at about 3 solid posts a week and more of like just 1, basically like a quick vlog video. And then that's where we get into month 3, where it's more about settling in the settling in content phase. Hey guys, so here is my masterpiece. I think this camera framing works out pretty good, so I'm not in the way. But basically, it's all done now. As you can see, we've added the 3rd month in. Yeah, long story short, as you can see, the 3rd month has a lot less content going into it, and it's more about downscaling number of posts. But the interesting thing with the 3rd month is we're actually going to be increasing the post length. So what most people also don't understand with all this content is they might be really nervous looking at all this upfront content. They're like, oh my god, look at all these videos. And to be fair, this content I'm recording right now is very long to be posting within the first couple weeks, but what I'm probably going to do with videos like this is post them as like some of these high quality videos, and then I'm just going to record some easy, simple videos to go with these like half videos is what we'll call them. We'll just call them half videos for simplicity. But the point is, as you get out more of this volume, and I'm literally going to test this myself, but just like I already know, like I already have camera confidence, but I'm just going to do this whole plan anyway for you guys. By the time you're seeing this video, it'll already be in action. But basically, the idea is build up that confidence. That first month, we already talked about it. Second month, it's toning down the amount of content, toning down the amount of confidence building here. So now you're only doing 3 good posts a week, and then 1, extra confidence builder basically. And then you're also on top of that getting in some consistency for these yellow sticky notes, you're posting 3 times a week for 4 weeks straight, and technically actually 5 weeks straight because of these yellows and because of these oranges on that last week. But basically the idea is now you've got some consistent data. So with month 3, again, basically what you can tell is these are where the next month picks up, and if they have an up arrow like these two do, it basically means just look straight up to where the next month starts. So at the end of the second month, we look at the third month, it starts here. You notice we're only doing these 2 posts a week. Again, like I was telling you, these posts are going to be much longer now that you've got the data figured out. But the second thing you'll notice, aside from them being less posts but longer content, is that they're kind of like randomized throughout the days, throughout the month. And you might think like, okay, maybe Ethan just used a randomizer, like this looks really wonky. But the actual idea here is you're going to start looking at the data that you have in YouTube Studio now. You can take advantage of it, and you can pretty much, and I'm not going to get too deep into this because again, I'll just prove it by actually making the posts myself, but you can pretty much look at the data, be like, okay, well, we've been posting on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but it seems like we get a lot of traction on Tuesday, so let's try it. Keep the Friday one. This week we're going to try Wednesday. We're going to try Saturday since weekends seem to work pretty good for our channel, etc., 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 etc. And then you can still throw in occasional test videos, or if you just like get random bits of inspiration, the point is you can pretty much just keep it that way. Now I could go on and do a 4th month, I suppose, which, you know what, I'll just do this as a bonus for you guys. I wasn't even planning on doing this at the beginning of the video, but I'm just gonna live show you my thought process for what the 4th month would look like. I'm gonna angle the camera up slightly so you can kind of see me here still. But basic idea is for the 4th month now. 4th month looks like we're gonna start off probably somewhere right around here. I don't think we have done one in this corner yet. So 4th month is going to be in blue for you guys. All right, 4th month. So for the 4th month, what this is going to look like, since we typically do a 4-month minimum program start with any of our clients on YouTube anyway, so this actually works out great. 4th month, what this is going to look like is you're going to lock in these posts even more. So you might, again, still be kind of, let's just skip that one for now. You might still be on that 2 posts a week. So you'll still be doing your 2 long form posts. Let's say this week you just tried an end of the week strategy, because to be fair, a lot of people are going to be on their screens more towards the end of the week. So Thursday, Saturday. But where this gets interesting is now you're starting to get into the area of not just experimenting with data, but also you want to start solidifying things and cutting down video volume even more and focusing more on quality. So I think eventually what you would start figuring out is like, okay, maybe it seems like we've been really doing Saturdays a lot lately. So Saturdays worked out for the channel really well. So we're going to lock those in now. We're going to keep doing them. And this week we've also figured out that seems like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. I was like all over the place with these ones. Seems like there was a lot of Tuesday posts. So we're going to stick with Tuesdays and Saturdays as our 2 weekly videos, right? So that's the first decision, is you start realizing, okay, I would like to start being consistent again. And what I'm actually going to do is remove this sticky note, because technically you just posted right there coming off the last month. So you actually did a Tuesday and a Saturday. So you're already being consistent about it into the 4th month. I think that actually makes more sense. So we got Tuesday, Saturday. We've got Tuesday, Saturday, being more consistent about it. So with the 4th month, you'll notice you're actually starting to taper it back. And this is where we start getting you to the point of focusing more on consistency and quality. And now here's where I'm going to make it even more interesting, is actually for this 3rd sort of week of posting in the 4th month, we're actually going to make this one, this Tuesday video, since Tuesdays are going to have lower traffic on YouTube anyway compared to something like a weekend, a Friday, Saturday, or a Sunday, evening. But anyways, we're going to have a half post there. And what I'm actually going to do is just like put kind of like a little crown on any like super duper high quality, high effort video. So this Saturday one is going to be like really, really high effort. And I'm also going to say we do the same thing for all the other videos on the 4th month as well, because you start to know what works. So yes, you're going to do a high quality video here, but you're going to start really putting in effort, not as much on the Tuesdays as much as you are on the Saturdays. And then you're going to start doing lower quality videos on the Tuesdays, highest quality on the Saturdays. And then eventually what that's going to look like is you're going to completely taper off and just focus on doing that 1 post a week. And again, I don't know if like I'm blocking this too much for you guys, but like you want this to basically be like a god tier post. I don't even know how to like demonstrate that anymore. Maybe I'll put like a little arrow just to show that like this marker is dying on me, but this is the best post that you've ever got. And so like, that's the basic idea right there, is we have now just gone from that first month, within, by the way, a 2-week period, you had the most content. This is what people get wrong. They start tapering up into content more versus people need to start wide and then taper down and get narrow. Basically, this first month, you over the course of 2 weeks had 14 posts. I don't even have enough fingers for that, for context. Versus the second month, now what we're looking at is in yellow. So let's see, we've got 6 plus 5, so 11 plus 4, which is 15, plus another, seems like 4, 20, 21 posts. So you went from 14 over the course of 14 days to 21 posts over the course of about 30 days, right? So you're going from 100% posting schedule to about 66% posting schedule. Then in the third month, if we look, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 posts. So now you're looking at a 33% posting schedule. So you're going from every single day to 2 out of every 3 days to 1 out of every 3 days to, in the fourth month, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of about 30 days, which is about 1/6 of the time, right? I think that's 1/5 actually. So again, 100%, 66%, 33%, 20%, right? So you're basically like almost cutting in half the percentage ratio every single month, the amount of posts that you're making. And it's not because the posts are getting worse. If anything, you're actually just like, the easiest way to visualize all of this is if I covered it up entirely. You could basically imagine it as just a giant funnel. Like obviously I wish I could break this up into like a, we basically imagine we took out the orange sticky notes, put them up top. Then we put the yellow sticky notes and the green sticky notes and the blue sticky notes. You'll basically see how you can just taper down less and less and less posts. And the idea would be it's a giant funnel to be very, very focused. Now, once you've got the data to back up the Saturdays and also the confidence from recording all these times to make these Saturday videos completely perfect every single Saturday. So then you have one video per week, which again are higher quality, you're more confident, you're more consistent, you're backed up by data. They're basically longer, more highly targeted videos because YouTube obviously has a really good understanding of what your channel is about now. And basically, you've got it locked down as to what your videos are about. And I'm still figuring out some of that on this channel as well. But what I'm basically trying to show you guys is like, this is kind of as complicated as like general content calendar strategy goes. If you want to get into more like specifics, like I'm still a newbie at all this stuff based on what I know in the industry, but like as far as like content calendar, you don't need to get more complicated than this. Like this is already too much, and I bet you this is overwhelming a lot of people. And I basically just wanted to give you guys an overall breakdown though of what the content calendar for me is going to look like over the next few months. So yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. This is going to prove as a case study to all the coaches and mentors out there who want to grow a YouTube channel. This is literally all you have to do. But if you want help in growing things like this, then all you guys have to do is either go to the link below, check out my website, Tactical Leads, or if you want more information on how this exact system actually works and implements in the real world, check out the video in the top right-hand corner. That is going to give you a full breakdown. It's literally a full masterclass on exactly how this content system works, done for you, or you can do it yourself. So either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this was super valuable to you, and I'll catch you in the next one.